Okay, so here I am in yet another 8-4 journey draft. Um, First pack, obviously, and we're getting pretty lucky here. So I'm just going to move my mic. So apologies if the the sound's just a lot different. So Ajani, first pick, pretty strong. Puts us in a good position. Hopefully we get a bunch of green-white stuff that we can make a deck out of. Otherwise, splashing this is pretty useful as well, so hopefully either a white or a green deck, or like best case scenario, green-white deck. So we'll take the Ajani here. I'm pretty happy. Oh wow, I got past a godsend? What do you take over that card? Okay, there's a high chance that someone's disconnected next to us. At least for the start of this draft. So what's actually missing here? An uncommon. Yeah, it's an uncommon. The foil's still in the pack, so it's not that. Okay, yeah, it's probably just a disconnect. Alright, Godsend and Ajani. That's just not better lucky than good, I guess. Okay, so now we're going to try and force this white-green, right? Forcing's an interesting thing that can happen. I can't really quantify most of the points in forcing, mainly because I don't like doing it. I don't do it very often. That is to say, I haven't done it. It's just, I feel like it's more of a luck thing than anything else. And by that, and it's also very format dependent. White in general is very strong and quite deep throughout the 3 packs. So forcing white is pretty easy. Green tends to be in a pretty good category there too, in that it's not very strong, but it does have a lot of at least playable cards throughout the 3 packs. So if there's any 2 colors that I'm going to force, it's probably white-green. So I'm still facing the possibility as well that the person passing to me has disconnected. Okay, which is obviously a consideration. I'm going to take this Phalanx formation over here. The other considerations, the Eagle of the Watch and the Golden Hydox. Phalanx formation, if you haven't read it, is an instant speed, gives a strive, gives creatures double stroke, and just basically it's just an overrun, which in the white-green deck you want. So pretty happy with that one. Black's pretty strong. If I wasn't on the try and get this Ajani Godsend deck off the ground, I'd probably be in black at this point. It's a pretty strong card. It's a pretty strong card. However, which white or green card do I want? I'm gonna just cut off white here. At the very least I can splash for Ajani, and if I end up in white-black, then so be it, and splash Ajani. It's just gonna be harder to splash this Godsend, so let's take the white card and cut off white. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Interesting white cards in this pack. I think I just want to take the removal spell here. If this card wasn't in the pack, I'd probably be looking at taking this. I think this is one of the better bears in the format. It's very scary when you bestow something on it and having it not die in combat. It's a very, very precarious situation for your opponent. But given that the removal is in this pack, I'm gonna take it. So there's no creatures in this pack. Wow. Well, besides Quarry Colossus. So my considerations here are Ornament of Nyx, which can just count as removal. It's pretty sweet. Quarry Colossus. which being white-green is probably a good deck for it to be in, because you can accelerate into it if we get the Golden Hind or Voyaging Satyr. So I'm going to take this. I mean, if I don't end up running it, I don't end up running it, as I usually say. So I could take this and get some mana acceleration, but I'm just going to take this. I really like this card. It's a great thing to enchant with your bestow creatures or otherwise. And yeah, it's just a Windrakes are always pretty good. This card I've never seen actually be any good for anyone, so yeah, I'm gonna dismiss this pretty much straight up. Let's take the Eagle. Cool. I like this card a lot in general, especially if I have some heroic or even this or anything that I want to basically carry some auras. This is a pretty good one. And in general, I do like permanent sources of heroic rather than the tricks. And these other cards aren't even very good. Real Lightning's good, but I'm still pretty much on the let's hope we can play a Ajani in our deck plan without splashing. Okay, so another Mortal. It's pretty sweet. Market Festival. No, Mortal's just better. Put on this or this. It's pretty swag. And okay. I'm just going to take this because it's the rare. And hopefully the person next to us is blue as well. No, I'm just going to... screw it, I'm just going to take this. Just going to sell it later anyway. I don't think I'm going to regret not starting in a Desecration, whatever it's called. Ah, nice. I like it. So hopefully the opponent next to us is red-blue, because we've been passing him a bunch of red-blue cards that are pretty sweet. And he will pass us the green-white goodness. Which card do I not want to face against? Probably this for shenanigans. Oh, yeah. And, okay. I think this card's underrated. You need a pretty specific deck, but it can be good, I guess. But as of yet, I haven't played with the card. Alright, so the green-white... No, we're not playing that. Green-white's still on favour. Definitely white. She's pretty nice. Get to guarantee that God's End and probably the Ajani anyway. Getting this pretty late is a pretty strong signal, I think, though. The Yox. Very strong guy. Well, at least big. Okay, Fated Retribution. I mean, if we're getting to Quarry Colossus, we're not if we're getting to Quarry Colossus, then Fated Retribution isn't out of the question at all. But I don't think with that kind of deck anyway. I think when it's going to be a creature heavy deck, it's every possibility that I'm not playing Quarry Colossus either. So the other considerations for me here, the Crowan Skyguard, Ghostblade Eidolon, Nyxborn Wolf. Ghostblade can be quite good. I think at this point I just want this. This is a very good heroic target for my mortals, obstinacy, and I don't have many creatures as of yet, so let's take this. Ah, cool. I can either grab the Ghostblade now, or I can grab a second Crowan Skyguard. I'm going to take the second one. Everything I said in the previous pack is still true. Don't really have that many creatures. It's a good target. So yeah, pretty happy there. Aha. So I'm pretty sure I can take green without any real consequences here. Do I want the 2/4 or do I want another heroic target? I mean, this is easier on the the mana too. And I can always just enchant it. I can always equip. I've got stuff that I'm doing on turn 3 anyway. Especially like I want to do double white on turn 3. Yeah, I'm just going to take the Grave Robber here. So Exorciate's a removal spell, which is okay, not the best. Acolyte's Reward is a pretty good spell. It's pretty much a blowout. This kind of deck, it's a bunch of white mana symbols. Pretty good. Scourge of Skullvale. It's okay. I don't think there's too many things I want to sacrifice to it though. I think I'll just take the Acolyte's Reward. The other neat thing here is you can target 2 creatures with it if you really need. But most of the time it's just a blowout. Especially this amount of mana symbols that I have. Especially these early ones. It's pretty good too. Another Acolyte's Reward if I want it. Raised by Wolves. Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure I'm in white-green. I think I'm going to take the Raised by Wolves here, but just look at this, like Swordwise Centaur, Favor, the other Acolyte's Reward. Oh, Raised by Wolves is very strong. Stronger than the Acolyte's Reward in any case. And I already have one, so yep, and Raised by Wolves is a creature. Or at least creates creatures. So Vanguard of Brimaz versus the God Favored General. I think I want the Vanguard of Brimaz. Yeah, I think I want the Vanguard. I want the straight up bear on the ground. And I also, I mean, they're both good targets for the Mortal Obstinacy. Getting this to untap makes creatures, no. But so does this. Yeah, I'll just take the Vanguard because I just want the creatures. Ooh, Silent Archon. Bolt. Okay, so interesting. Mortal's Ardor. Don't think I'm the Silent Sentinel deck. We've also got Unravel, the Aether. I still think we're pretty creature light. This is one of the better ones. So I'm going to take it. Very white deck. We've got First Band Raiders. Which is okay. But I think I'm gonna take the Oathsworn. The only, like, I know I dismissed it earlier, but I think it fits the deck better than the First Band Raid as well. So I'm gonna take it. Yeah, wow, just completely red black cards? Sure. I'm gonna take this so I don't get blown out by it. Revoke Existence, sweet. That might make main deck. Very good sideboard card, of course. Yeah, I'll take the second heroic guy. So white-green heroic, it's looking like just pretty good, especially for Johnny and a God's End. I don't know, might make it. Feeling pretty good about this. Don't want to run this, but I'm going to keep it there just in case. Same with the Golden Hydox. I think I want to keep these as the high end of my curve here. So joining us in this pack is the Reverend Hunter, Last Breath, Nemesis Immortals. I'm gonna take the Nemesis Immortals here. It's gonna be pretty fine. I mean, usually this costs around here or here anyway, even in this kind of deck. Trading a few creatures around. So that's pretty awesome. Oh, cool. Nemesis. A Nessian Asp. Ordeal though. Ordeal's actually pretty sweet. This is the weaker one. No, I'm just going to take the Nessian Asp, which is just a monster. Very good monster. Cool. I think I'm going to take the Battle Ice Valor here. My other options to consider are the Vulpine, which isn't very good if I'm already cutting these. Ray of Dissolution, which might table. I could also take the Temple if I really want, but it's only one color. So I'm going to take the Battle Ice because I've got a bunch of things that I want to do with it. Most definitely. So I'm gonna take the Sedge Scorpion. It's gonna be awkward just because of this. I guess I should have considered that with the God Favored General, but it's alright, we'll live. Okay, so I'm definitely cutting this at this point, and probably this. Oh, okay, that's pretty awesome. Very happy with this card right now. Can't believe like I've got a Johnny and got sent back to back. Okay. What do I want to see now? This deck is pretty much complete. Guess Chosen by Heliod could make it main deck over Revoke. If I really want to. Is there anything in here that I don't want to face down? Not really particularly worried about. No, I'll just take the Chosen. Glare is a very good sideboard card. Even especially against me, getting rid of my God's End and Ajani. Happily taking that. Ray, pretty late. It's a good sideboard card, maybe even main deck. I might need more 2-drops against somebody. I might... No, someone might be able to combo with this. This is 25 cards. What am I cutting? What else am I cutting? I might need this bigger creature to side in. This is a very good sideboard card. Still trying to figure out what I'm cutting though. Do I care? Like, I mean, Repulsel's pretty good removal. This is a pretty good sideboard card as well. Asphodel. Probably the Ray of Dissolution. I just want to... Can this deck support 16 land? Time to see how this looks anyway. Do I need multiple obstinacy? I mean, it's useful. It's probably better than the Chosen. So, yeah. Definitely want that. Don't want any of these green cards. Oh, I definitely want that. So I'm not running the Chosen, or the Revoke, or the Ray. My weakest cards here are probably the Mortal Obstinacy, which counts as removal anyway. Probably stronger than the Chosen, because, I mean, they're both card to cards. I think Chosen's underrated overall, but no, I think this is pretty sweet. 17 land. Not missing out on anything else, am I? No. Cool. Keen to see what this says. 9/8, yeah, sure. Actually pretty reasonable. Yeah. This could get awkward here, but that's okay. That's expected. Alright, let's see how we go.